Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make this bubble balloon arrangement. If you guys like videos like this, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below. See ya! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how I make a bubble balloon and fill it up with little balloons inside. So today what we're gonna need is, I got these bubble balloons, and I will put it in the link below. I got them on Amazon. I just search for clear bubble balloons, and I believe this size is 8 inches like this when it's deflated, but when you inflate it, it goes up to 20 inches. But I noticed that when I stretch it all out and prep the balloon, it actually goes to like more than 20 inches. I will say 24 or 30. So you'll see what I mean by that. And this is pretty much how they look. So you can see, this is the clear bubble balloon, and you need to work it. So you can't just expect to fill it up like that. So by the time I work it, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how you work this balloon. Now, I'm also gonna use 5-inch balloons. These are gold chrome, Qualatex, and these are just regular balloons. These happen to be 9 inches, and they're white pearlized and pink pearlized. So this is what's gonna go inside. Now, how many am I gonna need? I don't know, I'll just play it by ear. So I'm gonna use that. You're gonna need your electric pump and your hand pump, okay? And also, this is a 160 cube balloon. You can use 260, but I feel like this balloon is good to tie it all up once it's already into a bubble. So let's get to it. Okay, so first we're gonna work this balloon. You can't just expect to inflate it like this. It won't go anywhere. And if you do follow the directions, it tells you pretty much, if you follow the instructions, it tells you pretty much to just go ahead and pull it just like that and continue to stretch it. You're not gonna make a hole, trust me. You wanna pull it, you wanna stretch it. So I go around it, around it, around it, just like this. That's my son, so my kids are around, but I wanted to show you a quick video about it. So you see how it's getting like almost like wrinkly? You want to continue to do that. Make sure you do that in the middle as well. So it says 2 times. I don't think that's enough, trust me. So I keep going like this, and you know what, the consistency is actually almost like a very cheap beach ball material. It's that type of plastic, but it just seems thinner, and the more you stretch it, the thinner it gets. So you also have to watch it that you don't pop it, okay? So you got to continue to do this. Now, what I do to help it go big is using my electric pump, and I probably inflate it 2 times and deflate it to just give it that help to stretch before I put the little balloons in. So I'm gonna show you how all this works, all right? Okay, so now that it's stretched out, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to insert the 5-inch balloons, okay? So now for that, I'm gonna use my hand pump. And some people decide to cut this nozzle right here because it's too long, and you want to make sure you have enough space to go like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut it a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up. Okay, and I'm gonna insert the little balloon in here, just like that. if you happen to have like a stick or a pencil, you could do that. You can, I think it's easier to stick it in, you know, but it's no biggie. Don't mind my daughter, she's just playing around. Okay, so you're gonna grab both. I don't know if you guys can see it right over here. Okay, so you're gonna grab both and you're gonna use your hand pump.
Me, Mama.
And go like this. So you're gonna insert your balloon like that, holding onto both, and use your hand pump, and you're gonna start pumping your little balloon. Okay? This is pretty much as I want it to be. And here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a knot. Okay? Some people like to cut this thing right here. I could probably do that, just so that we don't have the excess balloon. Okay.
Let me do it.
Okay. Make sure it's tight and secure. And this is your first one. Okay? Now I'm gonna do another one. And although it may look like you're running out of room, you're not. You just gotta continue to stretch it. So what I did is, you gotta be really careful, because I tried to do this one right here and it popped. So I'm really annoyed about that. But you know what? Because I was trying to hurry it up for you guys and show you, and I didn't stretch it enough, so it just, when I put it in here, it just pretty much popped. Here you go, honey. No scissors, no scissors. No scissors, because it can hurt you.
Not this.
Uh-oh. You certainly don't want to lose the balloon inside. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna pump a few times. Okay? I'm gonna grab my balloon, deflate it a little bit. And take the excess out. So now I have two, which looks like it doesn't have enough space, right? So what I want to do now is grab my hand pump, and I'm going to just blow some air like this. You see? Okay, so now I'm gonna grab one of these whites, and I'm gonna do insert it again and do the same process. Okay. And you see how it's starting to look like that? This should actually go bigger. By the way, as long as you work this bubble balloon, it'll go bigger. Mine is not as big, but I may just want to do one more and that's it, call it a day. I think that is, I don't want to force it so that it pops on me. It's tricky. I mean, this is actually my second time doing this. So, I don't have that much of technique yet. So just bear with me, you know. All right, so I'm running out of space here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some air on the bubble so I can make space for my pink balloon. And I think that's about where I'm gonna leave it. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert the nozzle on the pink one. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have so far, and I am going to not use this anymore because I don't want it to pop. So I want to focus on how much air I'm putting. So I'm just going to use my hand pump for that, okay? I want to do it very slow and steady. Some people say to do it, the faster you do it, the better it is. It already popped on me, so I want to make sure that, you know, again, this is my second time. Maybe the more I do it, the better it'll be. And this is supposed to go up to a certain amount of inches. There you go. That's kind of what I want. This is kind of what I want. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you guys. Okay? I want them to move inside. This is what I want them to do, to move. So what I'm going to do is, this is the size I needed. I don't want to go any bigger because I don't want to pop it. And this is my second time doing it, so remember that. So I'm going to twist and twist just like this. I'm going to grab my 160 cube balloon and I am going to go around and around and around one way. And this is what you're doing pretty much. Okay, and then grab the top nozzle and go the other way, just like that, to secure it. Okay, and once I have that, I'm going to make a knot. And another knot. That's it. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. I mean, yes, I could have fit more balloons in there or make the balloons a little smaller inside, but I think this is just perfect for what I need. And so I'm gonna have I have a Sweet 16 coming up, and her colors are pretty much rose gold, pink, white, and regular gold pearlized. And I'm gonna include this really pretty one on, she's actually having me do a mailbox arrangement, so I'm excited for that. It'll be my first time doing it. So I will be incorporating this one outside with a garland for the mailbox. But this, you can pretty much use it anywhere. Like, this will be so cute in a balloon bouquet. I'm excited because I'm getting that done for my daughter soon. And so look, guys, you have it right here. And then of course you have this right here, which once you're ready to put it in a balloon bouquet or whatever arrangement you may have, it's easier to tie it, right, or attach it. Some people may want to put you know, little tassels in here, or like shimmery, what do you call it, tulle. So I could also put like tulle fabric. So let's see, I think I have some. Let me go get it and I'll show you how we can just finish it without having to attach it anywhere. This is filled with air. You can use this bubble balloon with helium, and of course it'll just float up, but just be mindful of the weight that you put in it. So each little balloon, you know, weighs. So when you're doing helium, it might be a little lopsided depending on the weight. Or some people decide to do feathers, and that's cute too. But just be careful, you know, because bubble balloons, it takes a long time to get the technique, and make sure that, you know, you stretch it correctly to get this bubble shape. And you see the seam right here. I don't know if you can see it. So you gotta make sure that, you know, this is not wrinkled, and also it's not too stretched out. That means it's overinflated. So you also have to watch for that. But I'm super happy with the way this turned out. For any centerpiece or arrangement, how cute would that be? Also, another idea I seen, but I'm not doing yet, eventually I will, is grabbing a 260Q balloon and putting it right by where the seam is, and it'll make it almost like, you know, it'll have like a nice arrangement right on the top. And I could try that for my next balloon bouquet that I will be doing. So, but in the meantime, how cute is this, you guys? Right? I'm sorry for the hair and like the makeup. I'm just, I decided to do a quick video, and I was so excited to show you guys this. So let me go get the tool and show you how I can finish this part so it doesn't look just like this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so a while ago I went to the dollar store and I found this sheets of tulle. So this is what they look like, and they have them in many different colors. And I thought, how cute if I was to do something like, you know, put it at the bottom of the balloon. So I don't know, I'm not 100% convinced, but we'll see. So I put it in half right here, and I just want to make the tiniest of holes. So I'm going to cut it right there. You see that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my balloon, and I'm going to fish out the 160Q balloon, and I'm also going to have the nozzle just like that. I don't know if this will be too many, but I thought, okay, I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to, I don't know if I should put this many, but I'm gonna raise it up a little bit, and I'm gonna squeeze, almost like that, okay? Maybe this is too many. Maybe I'll take a few. Yeah, I think this is better. So I'm gonna go like this, and with the 160Q, I am going to go around. I'm gonna pinch it, and I'm gonna go around and around, and do the same thing with the other one, the other way. Around and around, and I'm gonna make a knot to secure the tulle in place. Okay, and this is how it looks. So I'm gonna fluff up the tulle a little bit, just fluff it up, you know, separate the sheets just like this to make it look girlier. And you still have these ends to attach the balloon, but I think the tulle adds like a delicate touch to it. Just make sure you separate them and make it look like a flower like this. You know what I mean? Oh, how cute is this? You see what I'm doing over here? Look, you can even use it like that. But in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it like this. You see? How cute is that? And that's the detail right here. You still have your stretchy balloon to attach it, and this is what it looks like. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it's like a mini video and it's not that long, but I wanted to show you a little trick of mine. And again, you know, I'm excited to continue to try new things with this bubble balloon. I'm starting to get really into it. And yes, it does take a little bit of work, especially to make sure that you stretch your balloon. That's the key here, the key thing here, because if you don't stretch it, it'll pop. And clearly that happened with this balloon, trying to be fast for you guys. And look, I just didn't quite take my time, and you know, but luckily when you do buy this package, it comes like 50 of them in here, so, and very affordable. I think it was only like maybe $9.99 or so. Yeah, like $9.99 or so. And you know, I just wanted to try it. So for being the first time purchasing this, and I didn't want to spend that much money not knowing whether it was going to work for me or not, and the reviews were mixed reviews. Like some people loved them and some people just couldn't get to inflate them like this. So take your time, follow the instructions, but I feel like you need to work it more. Stretch it more, inflate it, deflate it in order to make it bigger. Now this is the small size balloon. I feel like I've seen on YouTube videos people are using like a 24-inch, like without inflating it, like, and they're huge, and I wish I would have known that, you know, I would have gotten bigger ones. But just for like I said, for a, you know, balloon bouquet, I think this is plenty. And this is so cute, such a cute statement. And you can also charge more, because think about it, this is work itself. Like, it's not easy to get this type of work done, and you know, so not everybody will do it. That's my point. And whoever gets to look at this arrangement, they will know the type of work you do. It's worth it, you know, it's really cute. So I'm excited to attach this bubble balloon in the mailbox arrangement that I'm doing, which I will be taking videos. I think the event will be either this weekend or next weekend, depending on the weather. But I have a lot of things coming up for you guys that I think you will appreciate. So if you like videos like this, please don't forget to follow in all my social media platforms. I have an Instagram, a Facebook, and they'll be linked right in the description below. follow your girl, comment, like, and subscribe. Of course, I love to have new subbies out there. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. But this is the look, and I hope you guys like it. See you next video. Bye.